right, and welcome back to You Decide Southern California 2014, where we question the candidates about the issues that you care about. And on the hot seat now is the mayor of Dana Point, Lisa Bartlett. She is running against Laguna Niguel Councilmember Robert Ming to replace Pat Bates in the 5th District Orange County Board of Supervisors seat. And welcome to the hot seat.
Pleasure to be here.
And it's good to have you here. Brian, why don't you kick things off?
A lot of people don't know, but the Orange County Board of Supervisors is probably one of the most powerful offices in Orange County with a $5.5 or $5.4 billion budget. Why don't you spend a moment explaining what the Orange County Board of Supervisors does?
Okay, well, there are 5 Board of Supervisors, and Orange County is broken, we have 34 cities broken into 5 districts. The 5th district, which I would represent, is the largest district in Orange County. The county has about a $6 billion budget, 18,000 employees, and it's responsible for providing a lot of regional services to the community at large, responsible for the Sheriff's Department and the District Attorney's Office. Responsible for a lot of taking the lead in regional planning for transportation relief and mobility issues in Orange County. Also, the purview of the Board of Supervisors is to provide a lot of essential services to the county residents.
So what in your experience as mayor prepares you to be a member of the Board of Supervisors?
Well, I've done a lot over the years. I have a very strong educational background, bachelor's in finance and a master's in business. I have 15 years of solid corporate executive experience, actually managing over 100 people day to day, 5 functional areas in a company, profit and loss responsibility. So I bring all of that to the public sector, where I've served as mayor of Dana Point in 2009 and again this year as well. And that gives me a foundation to move up in office, to serve at a higher level. You know, a lot of people move up in office and they don't always have the requisite skill set to handle the positions as they move up the ladder.
And Mayor Bartlett, you have said that one of your primary concerns as a supervisor would be public safety in Orange County, and obviously that has been a concern increasingly, certainly in some of the cities that we've seen, Anaheim specifically. What in particular would you do to improve safety, public safety in Orange County, to make it safer for its residents?
Public safety is really at the top of my list, because if we can't keep the public safe, we're not doing our job. One thing that I did in 2009 when I was mayor, I formed the Contract Cities Working Group. 10 of the 11 cities in South Orange County are contract cities. We contract with the Sheriff's Department, and we needed to work more efficiently. It's the largest portion of every city's budget is our sheriff's contract. In Dana Point, we pay about $10 million a year. So I formed the Contract Cities Working Group for all of the contract city mayors to meet with the Sheriff's Department, Sandra Hutchins, and her command staff, and also Supervisor Pat Bates. We all got together, started working on regional issues with regard to public safety, how to improve things, how to make things more efficient, where we have some cost savings in sharing school resource officers, and implementing programs that work in one city where we can implement them in another city. So we've put everyone together in the same room. We crafted a lot of great solutions on a regional basis, and I think it's been great for the South Orange County cities. You know, with the governor's early release of prisoners through AB 109, we have public safety issues. There's a spike in crime in all of our communities, and we need to address those issues on a daily basis.
There's a notoriously tentative or tenuous relationship between members of the Board of Supervisors and the public employee unions in Orange County. And one of your biggest jobs is going to be negotiating with the public employees unions who think that they need higher compensation, better benefits, etc. And it's an ongoing discussion. And actually, the county is still in limbo in terms of contract negotiations. So if you were elected, you'd be going right into that. What is your position on the current compensation levels and negotiations with the public employee unions?
Well, with regard to the public employee unions, I separate out public safety unions from non-public safety, for instance. And with regard to dealing with the unions and negotiating a fair contract, coming from the private sector, I know that you've got to have a good retention policy. And the County of Orange is no different. We need to be able to have a good retention policy for all of our public safety and non-public safety employees.
So are you saying that the compensation levels and the benefits should be different from one segment of public employees to another?
I think when you're talking about employees that are putting their lives on the line day to day, you may want to look at the total comp plan and benefit plan a little bit differently between the two.
You know what, you're going to have 30 seconds here to basically state your case. I know the time has gone by so quickly, but in stating your case, one of the things that I would really like you to address, if you can, it has been said that you and your opponent, Mr. Ming, basically are different shades of the same color. So how would you differentiate your campaign and what you would bring to the party, so to speak, on the Orange County Board of Supervisors as opposed to your opponent?
Okay. With regard to my opponent, I think it boils down to governing philosophy and leadership. And the two of us couldn't be more different. When it comes to leadership, I'm the candidate that has been selected and voted in by my colleagues to serve in leadership positions on regional boards. And my opponent has not. Governing philosophy, very different as well.
All right. Lisa Bartlett, Mayor Bartlett, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming in and sitting on the hot seat and joining us on You Decide Southern California 2014. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
And when we come back, some final thoughts, including how you can get in touch and share your comments.